Welcome back, friends, to TV5 News at 9. It's time for our favorite segment, Aging in Style, with American Retirement Advisors. Joining us this morning is President and owner Joe Vitale. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you, Joe?
Doing good. Good morning, Colette. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. So, Joe, you are always here giving us such important information on retirement. But if you at home want to hear more, of course you do, from Joe, be sure to grab your phones and scan the QR code right there on your screen to subscribe to his newsletter. It's called Financial Vitals. You can stay tuned in to the very latest financial news and market updates. Now on to today's topic. We're talking about market volatility and retirement. So, Joe, when it comes to market volatility, let's talk about the importance of diversification and how to make sure that your income can really weather the storm. You always talk about this. It's so important.
It's extremely important, especially now. Right now, the market's kind of taking a hit right now, and everybody's very concerned, and rightfully so. But a lot of our clients, we are getting calls, and we're actually calling our clients as well. And we've seen this before, and everybody panics. Every time we have a 5 or 10 or 15 or 20% pullback, everybody panics. Can I make it? How am I doing it? But if you are properly allocated, if you've got your income taken care of, if you've got your growth bucket, your tax-free bucket, you have to be properly allocated. So when this happens, you don't have to worry. You can have that peace of mind in retirement and know that it will come back. It's just a matter of time. The market is resilient. But every time this happens, everybody's like, oh my goodness, This is the end.
Right.
We just have to stay focused and make sure that we're properly allocated to weather these types of storms that come.
And Joe, a lot of people want to know this. What if someone wants to retire right now? The current state is a little bit, like you're saying, a little shaky. Do you advise them to do that?
It is. It's very easy to retire when the market's up.
Yeah.
We're up 20% in our portfolios, and we feel really good about it. We hit our magic number, but then we have a 10 or 15 or 20% pullback, and now we're like, oh my gosh, we have to work for another 2 or 3 or 4 years. Well, it all depends. I hate to say it's subjective or relative, but it all depends on your standard of living, your debt ratio, and we have clients retiring right now that were good savers or were good with their debt situation. So depending on if they have a lot or not a lot, it all depends on making sure we help structure the predictable income and making sure we have enough for a rainy day, for our tax-free money. As long, again, we have it in the right buckets, that no matter what happens, we've got income protected, and that's the big key. You have to have that check coming in every month to pay those bills, and really, so you don't have to worry as much.
That is so true. Now, Joe, how do you know if you are properly allocated and set up to retire?
The best way is to call us. That's because nobody really knows. I'm like, well, I think I'm good. This is where I think I should be. But when it comes into retirement, that's where you really have to make sure you take a really good look at it, and we put them in the right positions to allocate them. So when we do, and everybody thinks, I can market time. I'm going to get out of the market now and get back in when the market's better. How do you know? You can't market time. Nobody's got that crystal ball. So, you really want to make sure that you're properly allocated. You want to make sure that, when the market's up and down, you're in the right position in good quality funds or good quality stocks, so that when the market does come back, you're poised the right way. We properly allocate you to make sure that you can retire and that your money is in the right buckets, so that you don't have to worry. You can ride out the storm. You've got your income all right. You've got your tax-free bucket. You've got your emergency fund. So as long as we help with that, that gives them that peace of mind to retire.
And retiring is a huge decision. So much goes into it. How do you know, Joe, if you're emotionally and financially ready to retire?
That's a good one. To emotionally and financially, it's financially, again, depends on your debt, depends on how much income you need. Give us a call. We'll help you with that. But a lot of times you have to get the emotions out of it too.
Yes.
Some people just can't get rid of work. Some people can't wait to get out of work. Once you let go, more than that, our clients, they're like, I can't wait to get out, and they're ready to go. But then it's all about also the investments. You've got to emotionally let go of the investments. So many of us are emotionally charged when the market goes up and down. We fear we're going to lose everything. But that's, again, where we come in, give them some peace of mind, make sure that the investments are in the right place so they can take. You don't want to look at your investments every day, especially in retirement. Oh my goodness, that's a surefire way to have a horrible peace of mind,
Right.
because the market is going to go up and down, and at the end of the year, sometimes we get 15 to 20% higher, sometimes lower. So just stay the course, make sure we're properly allocated, make sure that you have somebody, a trusted advisor who can help like us, and then we'll help get you emotionally, financially ready for retirement and give you that peace of mind you need.
I love it. So the first step is to ask Joe. Joe knows. Call the number right there on your screen, and he can go step by step and make out a plan for you. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate you.
Take care, Colette. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now make sure that you get all the latest financial news and market updates. Be sure to subscribe to Joe's newsletter, Financial Vitals. And if you want more information on today's topic, just head on over to the Aging and Style page. That's at WNEM.com.